What's good, gang? You know who it is. You know what it is. It's early morning. It's like 9 o'clock. Or it's 9, so gotta work out in a few, but you feel me? Early bird gets the worm. I ain't trying to be too long today. I just had some shit on my mind for me. I haven't made a video in a little bit, couple days. Y'all see the hair changed, feel me? But I'm gonna talk about emotions today. Stop running away from your emotions. Just go for everybody, not just females, not just dudes. You don't gotta be young, you can be grown. Stop running away from your feelings, your emotions. Let them shits hit you head on. Everyone's been through something where it's like, look, I can't even take this shit no more. And you feel like the only way you gonna get through it, get stronger, is just toughen that shit out for me. And that's partly true. Like, after so long, you don't want to let the same shit and the same feelings keep beating you down and down. But at the same time, you don't want to run away from them. You don't want to run away from the feelings that you have, because obviously they're there for a reason. And your ultimate goal should be figuring out why they're there and then eliminating that reason so you won't have them no more. When you run away from your emotions and your feelings, you're not doing nothing. You may think you're getting stronger. You may think they're not important then. And they might not be important to you, but they are. And when you're running away from them, they're not going away. You're making them grow bigger inside of you, feel me? You may forget about it. You may not face them, feel me? And then some shit happens that makes you think about why you had them emotions, or something just brings you back to that place, and all that shit just comes back to you at once. It just hits you like a truck. You might not be ready for it. Some people gonna be ready and then just probably put them shits back down till the next time, and maybe the next time. Or some people they get through it like that. It really just depends on who you is. But stop running away from them shits. You are not your emotions and you are not your thoughts. You just experience them. So people be thinking like, why do I feel this way? Why this? Why that? Why am I like this? You human. You would not be a human being if you did not experience thoughts and feelings. If you did not care. If you were not vulnerable. You would not have put yourself in a position to even learn what you had learned. See, some people, and I was like this, some people, they get in a relationship, they get in love, and then they get hurt. And then they blame themselves, or they hate the fact that they did. I was in that position. I hated the fact that I got did the way I did, that I got hurt. Like, even though I did everything I could, feel me? But then I realized that in my certain situation, I needed to get hurt. I needed to feel the pain that I was putting on to other people. I needed to feel that back to myself, because it was like karma for me. And looking back, that wasn't right anyway. I didn't need that really. I thought I needed it, but I didn't need it. I needed it the way it went. I needed to get hurt so I could grow from it. We gotta start thinking of things, seeing different things as lessons. Stop always thinking everything that happened to you for the worst. People, if you believe in God, right? I believe in a higher power, but I don't believe in like God and Jesus. But I'm not religious. But you believe in something bigger than you, the Creator, right? If you was Him, why would you just put somebody in somebody's life just for them to fuck you over if it wasn't a reason that you would benefit from me. Some people are put into your life and are meant to be temporary, are meant to be lessons learned, are meant to be stepping stones for other people and other things to happen in your life. Not everyone is meant to be in your life, and not everyone is meant to be and stay in your life. You'll realize over time who's meant to stay in your life, but that just comes with time, and you gotta be patient. You gotta be patient, that's big. Stop rushing things, and stop feeling like your emotions is little, they don't matter. No, your emotions matter just as much as you feel like someone else's emotions and feelings matter. Yours matter just as much. Actually, yours matter even more, because you should be the most important person in your life. That doesn't mean be selfish, but when it comes down to it, you gotta look out for yourself before you can look out for somebody else. Because if you looking out for everyone else and you're not looking out for yourself, you're gonna be shattered in the end. You're gonna be left by yourself, alone, to pick up them same pieces that was spread already, that you didn't pick up when you was helping everybody else. It's a beautiful day out. Beautiful day. I love getting up early. Something about just being up just make the day feel, man, way better. Just getting up early. I hate waking up late after 11 o'clock, even though I do it almost every day. I don't feel productive. I don't get shit done like I would like on a day like today when I'm up early. But stop running away from your emotions and face them. If you got some shit eating up at you, let that shit go. I don't mean let it go like try to forget about it, because you could try to forget as much as you want and this shit not gonna go nowhere. That's not the right way to do it. You need to let them shits go, as in let them shits, face them shits. You got something bottled up to the point, even if you think about it, you ready to break down. Break down. Stop holding that shit in. And people be like, I've done it one too many times, like I'm not doing it no more. Obviously them times ain't work, because the shit still feel the same way to you. Or you not doing something right, because once you really face shit and that shit hurts you to the point that you break down, if it was really, I want to say, successful, and you learned from it, you got that lesson and you put that behind you, so that's not even affecting you no more, then if you brought that, as soon as that's brought back up, you wouldn't get them same feelings that you had. That's how you know if something's still eating at you, you still holding on to something. It might not be the person, it might just be the feelings, it might just be a part of it. You gotta let that shit go. Let that shit out. That's one of the main things. Letting shit out. Cause they not doing nothing just sitting in you. They not doing nothing just sitting, eating up at you until that shit just overtakes you, overcomes everything, and just lets it out on its own. You're not gonna be ready for it. That's how it is with most people. Just bottling shit up, smoking the pain away, sleeping the pain away, eating the pain away. For me, that's cool, but that's not taking the pain away. That's masking the pain. That's only numbing it. For me, distracting yourself from it. That's really what it is. You're just distracting yourself from it with external things, and that's okay. But to really get past it, you gotta face it 100%. 100% head on. You can't run away from it. You can't just put it to the side like it's not gonna come back to you, because it always comes back. Everybody know this shit always come back to you one way or another. It could be a song that make you think about it. It could be the way someone acts. It may not be that same person. Some thoughts, a picture, anything of that nature. Just grow. to grow, you gotta let go to grow. And you can't truly let go if you don't face shit head on. Feel me? I know it might not sound easy. It's not easy. And it may sound like some bull, but in reality, ask yourself, look, I know for me, every time in the past that I've broke down from some shit that I've been holding on to, I feel so much better after. Like, to the point where, like, I could be crying, hurt, and then after, like, I'm smiling because, like, I'm glad I got that shit out. And then it's not eating at me no more. Like, if you still get thoughts and feelings on a certain subject to where it's like that shit disgusts me. Like, that person disgusts me. Like, you still feel some type of way. Because if you was really truly past that, you wouldn't need to have those feelings about them, because they, regardless of the fact, that will be irrelevant to you. Because you know they not important anyway. So regardless, they not important to me. I may still have love for them, but those thoughts and those feelings of being hurt and being torn up because of them, it's not with me no more. And that's real growth. It's like when you realize it takes strength to face shit head on. I'll tell you that. It takes strength, actual mental and psychological strength to face shit head on. Because you're letting yourself be vulnerable to your thoughts and feelings. Because you gotta realize you are not your thoughts and you are not your feelings. You are just experiencing them. But when you don't face them shits and you don't you don't face them, then you're letting yourself become those thoughts and feelings because they're still eating at you. So everything you do, so your new thoughts, your new feelings based on your new relationships, all that is going to be factors of how you felt at that time, because all that shit is going to be staying with you. So you're still turning into that person with those same feelings, and you not growing and shit holding you down. That's why shit might not be working. That's why people might not know their worth, because they still so focused on, they still so hurt over some old shit that it's just shouldn't be important no more. Like, know your worth. That's one thing, you gotta know your worth. But I'm gonna end it at that. I didn't want to make this video too long. I just wanted to give y'all some early morning game, feel me? I hope y'all have a good day. Getting some sun. It's nice out. It's pretty hot already, but that's good, feel me? Eat healthy, drink your water, get some sleep. Thank you for tuning in. Have a good day.